The United States Board of Criminal Appeals commences the hearing of Omar Gilligan. I am Director John Horace, and representing Mr. Gilligan is Sergeant Franklin Wesley.
Director Horace, may I deliver my opening statement on behalf of my client?
Proceed, Sergeant.
Your Honor, my client has spent his time incarcerated contemplating and wishing he was a free man. Between apologies to the families afflicted by his crimes and regular therapy, Mr. Gilligan is a dedicated, aspiring man.
Thank you, Sergeant Wesley. Would you like to speak, Mr. Gilligan?
It's a world out there, filled with crimes and all. Gluttonous, rich slobs abuse their power and the Commonwealth are left damaged in their wake. Once a gluttonous rich slob, now I am the Commonwealth. I'm not here seeking parole, Director.
Why are you before this court then?
There's criminal scum just like me, lurking on the streets and beating people up, robbing banks and dealing drugs, snorting cocaine and all of that. And you stand here calling yourself the director, with the guts to ask why I'm here?
Sergeant Wesley, please console the defendant.
Mr. Gilligan, I respectfully ask for your silence and professional courtesy at this time. No, and no. This so-called Director Horace should be honorably discharged.
I demand that the defendant is silenced, otherwise he will be held in contempt.
Of course, Director. I will consult with my client immediately. Mr. Gilligan, please remain silent. Funnily enough, that's the exact wording your wife used in the bedroom. Director, I perform better in the bedroom with her, and I have a sluttier moan.
Mr. Gilligan, I believe we're done here. On behalf of the United States Board of Criminal Appeals, I, Director Horace, find the defendant, Omar Gilligan, suitable for parole, and hereby waive the rest of his sentence.
Thank you for helping me pursue a lawsuit against Transin LLC.
No problem. When are you planning on re-entering the workforce?
What are you implying?
I have loaners to spare me some cash for the big expenses, but I need compensatory green.
There's trillionaire industry moguls making bank. Fonza, Brene, Montrasa. Go after the men raking in big paychecks, not the small hustlers like myself.
Spoiled scamps and professional conmen will hassle you and waste your hard-earned cash. Who looks like a familiar character, can shatter your deceptive perception of what's real. What doesn't kill you tempers you, but what does kill you messes with the fragility of the human mind and ego, until it breaks into a million pieces. What I'm saying is, look at every face carefully. There's a situation, and it requires all hands on deck.
Are dogs mauling poachers? Why was that yellow man pretending to be you?
There's something on the news you should see.
I'm Honest Maria, with Green Screen News. Joining me today is Omar Gilligan, who has just been released from prison. Mr. Gilligan, what are your plans now that you're free?
Now that I'm free, I can pick up where I left off on a grand conspiracy. Every piece of the puzzle will fall into place, and myself and the mastermind will purge Greville. The invasion of all invasions has begun.
Prepare for the unexpected.